Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Today we're gonna be doing the second episode of the Jesus series. So today we're going to Mark 11:22 through 24. Let's go. Mark 11:22 through 24. So Jesus answered and said to them, "Have faith in God, for assuredly I say to you, whoever says to this mountain, be removed and be cast into the sea, and does not doubt in his heart, but believes that those things he says will be done, he will have whatever he says. Therefore I say to you, whatever things you ask when you pray, believe that you will receive them, and you will have them." So basically this is saying that uh, if you believe that nothing is impossible with Jesus, then boom, it'll happen. You just gotta have faith that nothing is impossible for Jesus except for sinning. So what am I trying to say here? Um, Jesus said that if you speak to this mountain to move, it'll move. If you have faith. Same thing with God. If there's anything in your life that you need God to fix, like say if people like back then they didn't have any cars and they didn't have roads on the mountains and stuff. They had to like climb to get past them. Um, and it was a very rough struggle for them, and that was a problem for them. And so they would need the mountain to move. And basically, the mountain in this stands for our problems, whatever we're facing. If someone was like a trader or something like that, had to face a mountain to get to where he needs to go, that's their problem. And God could fix their problem. Same thing with us. Whatever problems that we have that we need God to fix, if we believe that God can fix them and we have faith in Him, He'll do it. It'll happen. So just like healing. If say someone this actually happened before in my church. That someone had I think it was their left ear was deaf, and so they believed. They prayed for her. She believed and received uh, God's healing, and guess what? That ear is not deaf anymore. It's completely gone. She can hear in that ear now. So I thought it was pretty cool. God can do what seems impossible to us, like healings and stuff like that. Like one time, I got prayed um, for stuff like going on in my body and stuff, and then this guy he took my legs and he said this leg is shorter. My right leg was shorter than my left leg, due to like something like shifted in my hip or something like that, and it just caused everything to go off balance. And so we were praying for that stuff to go, but then we prayed for my right leg to grow, and it grew right in front of all of us. Yeah, I know, right? It was pretty cool. I was like, no way, dude. It seems impossible to us, but to God, it's not impossible at all. It's not. Because with God, nothing is impossible. That's where He uses this, where He says, "Whoever says to this mountain, be removed and be cast into the sea, and does not doubt in his heart, but believes that these things will be done, he will have whatever he says." It says, "Therefore I say to you, whatever things you ask when you pray, believe that you will receive them, and you will have them." So he's not saying, Lord, I want this kid at my school to be injured very badly, or worse. I don't even want to get killed. And God's not going to do that. God does not sin. You know how I said earlier, nothing is impossible for Jesus except for sinning. Nothing is impossible with God except for sinning. You can't sin. And the 10 Commandments, one of them is do not murder. If God answers prayer to that and murdered that kid at his school that he doesn't like, God would be sinning, but God can't sin. See, people don't understand it sometimes. You can't just pray for God to kill somebody or hurt them very badly, or sabotage something, or just you can't. God can't do that. He physically can't, because he's that loving. And guess what? The devil is what made sin, not God. God is not of sin. When the devil, Satan came onto this world as as a serpent for Adam and Eve, and they sinned. That's what brought sin on the world. Before all that, there was no sin whatsoever on the world. So God is just loving, and he doesn't sin. He doesn't sin. Don't think that if your mom dies of a disease, let's say cancer. Say your mom dies of cancer. Don't be like, God, why'd you do this? It's not God's fault. See, if you even if you prayed a lot and she still died, it's not God's fault. It's not. So don't blame God for it. Anyway, that's basically all I have to say for today. Is have faith in God, trust Him with everything you do, and you'll be good. You'll live a very happy life. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video today. There will be the 3rd episode next week, so I'll see you then. Well, you guys will see me.